guys, so some of you guys reached out to me asking me for a video on showing you guys how I process this giant mess. So what I did was I created a video and I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave comments and let me know how you like it. I used the yellow bottle only because it technically is for wavy hair, but I use it because it doesn't give me dandruff as the Low-Poo would, and my hair lasts more than 3 days clean before I start to get like itchy scalp. So this so far has been the best one, and is the only one I've used besides the Low-Poo. As if you go to their line, you'll see the Low-Poo one conditioner or Low-Poo shampoo, but it's like a cleanse because they don't use shampoo. So I use this one, and it's the yellow bottle. It has mild lather. The Low-Poo has no lather. I like the lather to feel like it feels like I'm washing it a little. So I'm gonna start. But before I start, I have to make sure that my hair is soaking wet, and my hair is not soaking wet because I was doing some other things before I started this video. So I'm gonna wet it real quick, and then I'm going to wet, not soaking wet, but it's wet that like it could drip a little bit, but it's not like soaking wet. Technically you're supposed to do it when it's like soaking wet, but because I have high porosity hair, I really don't do it like that. And I feel like my curls come out more defined than what it does when I do it soaking. So yeah. So I'm gonna start with the Wave Maker. Wave Maker is more for wavy hair versus curly hair, so more of like the type 2 curls. So I'm gonna put a little bit. I section my hair into 2 parts so that way it's easier than to do it like all in one. If you can do it all in one, then that's better, but I really can't. If you have a lot of hair, you really don't want to do it in one. So I put like this much on. Obviously it was a little bit heavier than before I put the water, but I put the water so that way it comes a little less condensed versus how heavy it was, and it's not heavy on my hair. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that. So it's like you're gonna do some praying hands, so like this, and then you're gonna do some raking into the hair and get the product within all the way through. If you feel like you need to put more product, don't be afraid to put more product. I try to use minimal. And if your hair is moisturized and you really don't need as much, so just like that. And then every time you go to finish with a product, you're just gonna go ahead and scrunch it. Obviously my towel is on me, so I'm gonna put it on the shirt that I have here. I have to clean my hands. And then I'm gonna do that to both sides. So right after the Wave Maker, I use the styling cream. It's for every type of curly hair. I love it. I like love the density in it, so it's not like heavy. I like how it feels like gel. So I take a little bit like that, or a little more, and then I mix. And then this one I just rake through. I don't do the praying hands. I rake through. Oops. So just rake it through, and then just take and scrunch. And as you put the product in your hair, you're gonna feel like it's creating a mask over the hair. And it's okay, because after this I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to break the mask and how it's gonna hold and all that stuff. So you just one thing, so you do it to one side and then you do it to the other. So after the styling cream, I I use this Aveda Thickening Tonic, and it's supposed to help with volume. I see a difference and then I don't see a difference on some days, so it all depends the way I put it. What I do is I just take it and I go to my roots a little, and I'll just spray a little bit and then massage it in. And again, it's more for volume, because when you're styling your hair, you're kind of pulling it down versus doing it the upside down. When you scrunch though, you will be creating volume because you're doing it upside down. So I'll show you that in a bit. Then once that's done, I use the Ultra Defining Gel from Devacurl. I love this gel. It's better than the Archangel one that they have. And it's not heavy on the hair like other brands are. So yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of this. So about that much. And then I mix it. And again, I don't do praying hands with this, I just rake. And then rake and scrunch. You can hear how wet and moist it is, and it's because of all the product and the water that's in there. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did to this side. Styling, I do this method called plopping. A friend of mine told me about it and I didn't think it would work, only because it sounded weird to me. But what you do is you flip over. So that failed. Throwing some product on the floor. But you flip over. So you flip it over, and you just scrunch. So I scrunch with my hands first, and then to get the excess water and products that's already in it, I scrunch with the Devacurl towel. And then I take a t-shirt, take the arms, and then flip it over. And then I plop for about 20 minutes. After that, I will show you how I diffuse my hair and then how it comes down. Okay, so in the meantime of the plopping, what I did was I did my makeup. I take that time to do my makeup. I usually leave the plop for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I will take it out and then I diffuse, which I'm gonna show you. So take it, flip back over, and scrunch. Now, by the time you're done plopping, you have about at least a good, I wanna say 30 to 40% of it's already dry. so that way it doesn't take longer diffusing it and you're not putting as much heat as you're not supposed to apply heat to the hair. So yeah, so what I'll do is now, being that it's already like 30 to 40% dry, I just diffuse. So I'm gonna show you how I diffuse. So the blow dryer that I use is called Extavia, and the diffuser. So it's all from the same company. I don't have a different attachment to put on it, and I wanted it that way so that way it doesn't have like it falling off or anything like that. So I'm gonna show you how I diffuse on one side. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it everything over to this side. And I usually put it on high, the heat medium, and then high, the velocity, so that way it's quicker to dry, because if not, I'll be here all day. So I'll just take a little bit, put it on here. So I usually flip to this side and then to this side and then forward, and I do it twice. And once I'm done with that, once I do each side twice, then my hair is completely dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back to show you the result. Okay, so this is right after I just literally flip my head up, and then what I do is I keep it flipped over and I pick it up. Now you do this for more volume. You just do it a little bit, and up you go. And then you just accommodate those curls that come out of like come in the way all the time. So I'm good on this side. And over here. And then usually day one is not my very best. Try to separate those curls. Usually day 3 is my very best. So I fight with them until I get it right. And then normally it's day 3, and that's when they decide to catch their actual curl pattern. And it's more because of the heat damage that it has versus how it's obviously getting better. So this is it. Alright. Thanks for watching.